Welcome to another lecture of our SQL playlist. Today we are going to learn about views, how to create a view, how to insert some values in a view, and how to delete a view. Also, why we use views, okay, and how these are different from our usual select commands. So let's start. I have already made two tables here, that is persons tables and orders table, and here are the values. I have already shown in the output that the values present in our tables. So now we will create a view from few columns in our persons table. Okay, so we will create a view with persons table. Our view will contain the person ID, first name, and age of the person. So these three columns will be inside our view. So the command is just like creating a table. So we will just write create view, then the name of the view. So I am giving v1 as our name of the view, and after that we will write as keyword and then select the name of the columns. Okay, so select the person ID, comma, first name, comma, age. After that we will write from keyword and the name of the table we are selecting our columns from. Okay, so here we are selecting our columns from the persons table. So now run it and see there is a message view is created. Now if we want to see our view and all the values inside it, we will just write a select command, just what we write to see values from our table. So select star from view name. So view name is v1 here. So now we will run it and see all the columns we are inserted into our view are there present with all the values inside them. Okay, so this is the view we have created. So if you watched my previous videos, you already know that we can just show the similar result through a select command. So I have already written the select command here, and after running it there is no difference in our output. So see, we can also make the similar kind of output or similar kind of thing we got from our view command through a select command. So what is the difference between these two commands, and what is the reason that we use view and create a view instead of using select command? So as you already know, if you have watched my previous videos, that select command cannot change our original table or original values. Okay, select command just shows us the values we are asking from the table, but it cannot change or modify our main table if we wants to change it. But we can do this similar thing through view. Okay, we can also change the main table from here. If we insert, suppose if we are inserting a row or any values in our view, we can also insert, or it is also being inserted into our main table. Okay, so our main table is also being modified. So suppose we are inserting a row into our view. So here the command is similar as inserting a row in a table. So insert into, then view name, then values, and then the name of the values. So we are writing 10 Hulk and some suppose any age, and I am running that command, and see there will be the row is inserted here. Okay, so now if we try to see the values from our view, so see the view has now the new row what we have inserted. Okay, so that is for the view, but what is about the table? Okay, so now let's check for the table. So see here the new value what we have added, the new row is also being added in the table, and for the particular column which was not present into our view, there is a null value assigned for that particular column in our new row. So from now you guys can guess that the primary key, if there is any primary key or not null column are present into our table, then it must be present inside our view also to insert any value through our view. Because if it is not into our view, then if we try to insert a row into our view, and the row will also be inserted into our table. But for that, the other rows which are not present into our view will be assigned with null value. But as the primary key column and the not null column is not in our view, then these two columns must also have null value. But as we have already learned in our constants lecture that primary key and not null columns cannot have any null value, so this will not be permitted. We can also create a view from two different tables together. Okay, so how to do that? So let's check the command. It is similar just like creating a view from a single table. So create view, then the view name, then as and select keyword, and after that we will write the name of the columns we want to insert in our view. So we are having two different columns from the first table, and then another column from the second table. Okay, and also we will use the from keyword, and then we will write the names of both of the tables. Okay, because we are having two tables here, so we will also have to write the two tables names after the from keyword. Now as we are joining or adding two different tables here in a single view, so we must write a join condition. So we will have to write where the person's tables person id equals to the orders tables PID. Okay, so for this to happen, or for this to succeed, we must need two similar type of columns. Okay, so two similar type of columns in the tables. Okay, so for the first table there is person id column with same data type and its size, and also the orders tables PID column is having same data type and size. So if these conditions are fulfilled, then this view will be created. So now we will just write select star from view name to see all the values present inside our view. Now what will we do if we want to delete the view we have already created? So for that we will just use drop keyword. So after drop keyword we will write view and then view name. Okay, so we are trying to delete the first view we have created here, and if we write drop view name and run it, so you will be getting an output screen message that is view is dropped. Okay, view dropped. And now if we try to execute any operation on our first view, that is v1, we are going to get an error. So we are trying to see the elements of v1 and we are getting an error. So thank you so much, that's it for today.